To me, for Buhari to become the president of this country, it was a curse. There's no blessing in it. President Buhari promised so many things that once he is given the opportunity to become the president of this great country, that he's going to tackle insecurity. And it is very unfortunate that he did not keep to his promises. A father that cannot put table on his children, that cannot feed his children, is a failed father. A father that cannot protect his children, then is not a responsible father. Look at what have just happened in Kaduna. 2 majors, army officers, the enemy broke into their territory and took 2 of them and wasted them. For me, this is my own personal opinion. I concluded that those that Buhari brought into the country to rescue power from the former president, which is Jonathan. If Jonathan had refused to release power to him, then he would have want the country to be at war. Those are the people that are now destroying this country now, and he knew about it and he refused to do anything about it.
It seems that we have been overwhelmed and lives are being lost seriously. The second, and in that angle, we know about the banditry, the killing that have been taking place in the north central, northwest, and it seems as if presently we have it more in the northwest and north central, the Zamfara, Katsina, and Plateau and Benue. And it's becoming a very serious matter to Nigerians because nobody tends to be safe. We've seen of recent, about a few weeks ago, where Nigeria Defense Academy, the highly esteemed military apparatus that we know to be sacred, that is very difficult, if not impossible, for someone to have an entrance or to have an entrance into, was a kind of defaced in terms of security, and to the extent that we even lost our gallant soldiers. So the ordinary citizens are almost giving up on the country. That if the people that are securing us also, pass through, also experience this, who is now saved. And so I am calling very seriously on the federal government of Nigeria that while we believe that they are doing certain things to curb this, the only language Nigeria understand is to see results, appreciable results. As much as you are doing anything and it's not yielding results, to us, you are doing nothing.
Accept it or not, every great nation at some point had to pass through what we're going through at the moment. But the question is not what we're actually passing through, it's what we are doing to actually ensure that what we're passing through would actually be a story to tell good news in the future. Now, the story itself wouldn't stop with just the leaders alone, but with every citizen as well. So if we're talking about insecurity, for instance, okay, the nation is not safe, no doubt about it, we accept that. But apart from the part of the leadership, as on the part of the citizens, what are we also doing to ensure that our nation is safe? Insecurity is not propagated by spirits or by jinns. It's propagated by individuals who actually submit themselves to agents of destruction, maybe due to monetary incentives or what have you. So if people decide on their own and say, okay, this is our nation and it must not get bad, it must not go terrible, we can actually fix it. We start somewhere and then we'll take it somewhere. As time goes on, it will get to where we want to be, although leadership is also part of it.
Nigeria wasn't like this before. The economy have gone down so bad that there's no job. The youths are hungry in the streets. People are so financially dried, So these things is really hurting that a lot of Nigerians have took to crime. So I am calling to the federal government that they should see to this. They should create jobs. They'll take a lot of youth out of the streets.
In Nigeria now, we want the citizens they have taken so much from the government. The heads of the citizen are not being treated with seriousness. And why we say so is that up till today, there has not been any reasonable conclusion between the federal government and the resident doctors. And the National Medical Association, because I told you there are 2 issues that have been burning issue now: the health of Nigerians and the security of Nigerians. And the heads of Nigeria, the NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, have also given 21-day ultimatum that in the case the Nigerian government fail and it's playing with the heads of Nigeria, that they are going to join this fight. And so I am talking from the point of view that Nigerians have taken so much from the government and our leaders are not doing nothing. They are doing almost nothing. They are the same leader that reap and takes the common patrimony of the citizens. Yet the only thing they can give to the citizen is the health and security. And today, and so we are calling on the federal government. The issue about playing politics, having meetings that end the deadlock, just because they can afford health care. What happens to the ordinary Nigerians? So we are calling that these two issues should be treated with highest regard.